You know when you're just super surprised by your playing and you know you play something that's totally unexpected. That's what just happened there. I don't know why I play that. Guys, welcome to FAQ 111. 111. I mean, there's so many things to talk about in this FAQ. First of all, I breached 400k subscribers. What is K? I don't know. This past 100,000 has gone pretty quick, I must say. It's probably, I think at this point my channel has not been growing as quick as it's doing right now. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I think it's a good thing. To be completely honest, this past year has been insane for me. I just upped everything and you know, my wife is helping me out and I've just been able to kind of push the envelope a little bit on my YouTube channel. And the cool thing about this is that it shows. I put in a lot of work into my channel and you know, I'm reaping the benefits of me working harder. You know, it's just nice to see that hard work pays off. So guys, thank you so much for this. I'm at 402,000 subscribers right now. Can't wait to get to 500,000, 500,000. That's gonna be amazing. I have to take off my pants or something for that occasion. And also something I want to say, usually I say this every time, I know I'm kind of getting sick of saying it myself, but when I pick these questions, I sit through the latest FAQ video, I read basically every question and every comment there is. And I must say, the amount of comments that are overly positive and people thanking me for what I'm doing, it's really overwhelming. Thank you so much. I'm just seeing more and more and it makes me really happy. So I just want to take a short little moment and get back to you and say thank you for being so awesome. It's making my life a lot easier. So thank you so much for that. I don't have any coffee today, but I have this. So let's just get into it. Ola tasting shit. So a really good thing about me having a YouTube thing is that I have friends as well. And just not the paying kind. You know, the paying ones are the ones that are the closest to my heart. But then I also have, you know, regular friends that send me stuff. And this is Keto coffee. Bang, fuel your destiny. And it's high protein coffee, cookies and cream craze flavor. Can't wait to try this out. During its way over to Sweden from the US, it's been banged up a little bit. So I'm not sure what to expect when I open this can. You know, I'm just not sure about if it's gonna explode or what's gonna happen. So I have this little cloth that I'm gonna open it with. Let's hope for the best. Oh, it's fine. Oh, I can smell it from here. It smells like absolute shit. Yeah, this is gonna be too sweet for me, but here it is. Thank you so much, by the way. Send me shit. Oh, shit, that's... Oh. Imagine like a ice cold coffee cup with tons of sugar in it, tons of milk, and also tastes of caramel. That's just not my thing, man, but thank you so much for sending me shit. Albert Benedict, hi Ola, any chance of coffee with Frederick Tordendahl? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Coffee with Tordendahl is probably the most requested coffee with Ola interviews that you wish for. You know, I know the guys in the band in Meshuggah, and you know, just by knowing Frederick, I would imagine he would not like to make the interview. So I already knew this, but because it is the most wished for guest, I actually asked him and he did not want to do it. So there you go. Totally respect that. And that's just something the rest of the world has to live with. Okay, good. Victor and Selmo, when are you going to talk about Dave Grohl being at Dime's house when you were there? Okay, so when I visited Dime's house and the barbecue they had there, for the past years, Dave Grohl has been the barbecue guy there. He's been, you know, preparing the meat and, you know, serving everyone, and you know, he's been there for a couple of years. And he was there as well when I was there to check out the Guitar Vault over at Dimebag's place. And we actually got introduced. Rita introduced us. It was pitch black outside. We have on camera when we got introduced, but it was just audio because it was pitch black. So I didn't actually put that in the video. But I mean, we just said hi and like just, you know, small talk. And that was it, basically. I didn't get a chance to say that he's a big influence, because obviously he is a big influence because of, you know, Nirvana. There was just no opportunity. He was working, and I didn't really have that much time in the world to hang around, which was unfortunate. It was just like the night before me and Luis left back home, and everyone was just super busy trying to prepare for this barbecue, so it just didn't pan out. So that was really cool. Me and Luis got introduced, and we shook his hand and said, you know, small talk. And obviously I had a shot. I had a blacktooth grin with them later. So that was cool. Ethan Holtz Watt. Hey Ola, have you ever thought about adding a jam time or something of the sort at the end of your videos? Would allow to get some more playing time in. Just a thought. Cheers from Toronto. Okay. I mean, the thing with me jamming is that in every video that I do, you know, Willie Chug, all autistic shit, I'm jamming. And it's the same jamming riff every time. You know, the... Now this guitar is in drop, so I can't really play the Ola riff. Brian Newman, how's your opiate addiction going? Thank you so much. It's going really well. Yeah. No, you know, this just became a joke after people saw that my eyes were, you know, affected by the lighting here. People think that I'm an opiate addict now. Which I guess I am. K Brown, hey Ola, Travis Ryan recently mentioned you on Jamie Justa's podcast. I was hoping you could give us a little bit on your side of the story of what went down between cattle decapitation and 6 Feet Under. Also, I was happy to hear that Travis said you were a solid guy. It's really cool. I actually checked out this podcast after seeing this question, and basically it's Jamie Justa, you know, the singer for Hatebreed. He has his own podcast, which is really cool, and he had Travis Ryan of Cattle Decapitation on there. If you don't know about Cattle Decapitation, they're an excellent death metal band. And when I was in 6 Feet Under in 2013, we toured together with Cattle Decapitation. They were the support act for 6 Feet Under. And there was a little bit of a beef there happening between Ryan and Chris Barnes of 6 Feet Under. So let me start with saying I was not in this room when this happened, but I heard about it afterwards and how it kind of progressed. And basically, there was a dispute between Chris and Ryan, and I don't know if Ryan was drunk. Chris elbowed him to the ground or whatever, and basically now they hate each other. I think there was like a issue with merch or something like that, and then I think Chris made like a vegan joke on stage. And that kind of set Ryan on fire, and just, you know, he went up to Chris and called him out, and I think they just, you know, had like a drunk dispute or whatever. Cattle Decapitation left the tour, and that was it basically. That was the drama. I was not in that room when it all happened, so I can't really say what happened. So as a result of that, they still sort of have a beef going on. Drama, you know, I love drama. It's the best. We just continued toward, and Cattle Decapitation, they stopped, basically. So, there you go. Well, it was nice to hear that he said I was a solid guy. I really appreciate that. Or maybe he just meant that I had a hard-on, like all the time. You know, being solid. But, yeah. Hopefully, he thought that I was a, you know, straight-up cool guy. So, I hope, yeah, that's what I hope, at least. Even though I do have a hard-on all the time. Mr. Slacks, hey Ola, I'm curious about your guitars. Are they the same ones that you play, or are they different? I mean, are they the same grade and quality that you play? Absolutely love your guitars and videos. Tack så mycket. Yes, you beautiful, beautiful member. Thank you so much for this question. So, is there a difference between the guitars that the artist plays, that I play, and that you buy? Or that's available through the website? And the answer is no, there's not any difference at all. These are the same guitars that you will get from the online store. And same goes for the artist. We're not making any special guitars or, you know, custom guitars in that sense. They just play the same guitar that we are offering on the website. So there's not really, unless they do their own customization or anything like that. But for instance, the At the Gates guitar, that's what they play. That's what they play live. It's the same guitar. And this guitar became very popular, I must say. Even though it's not popular, it became very popular. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of people bought this guitar. I like that. Thank you so much. Tony M, what are the songs playing in the background? Okay, so for the backgrounds of my YouTube videos where I talk and there's music in the background, that's usually Feared or my own solo material from Master of the Universe. Basically because that music is whitelisted for me, so I can put up my own music on YouTube, and, you know, no one's gonna claim that because, you know, I own the publishing rights and all that bullshit. So if you hear music in the background, it's most likely Feared or Master of the Universe you're hearing. So there you go. Rock Web, what do you think of Eric Calderon, Erock 311? Okay, Eric is like one of the OG YouTube guys. He's been making, you know, covers of everything for a very, very long time, like video games and theme songs and just, you know, putting his own spin to it. And I think he's absolutely awesome and amazing. And I think the best part about him, even though, I mean, he's a great and insane guitar player, but the best part about him is that he has this smile that is very, very contagious. So if you watch him play, he's like smiling. You can't keep yourself from smiling with him. I think that has become sort of like his thing, and I think that's super awesome for his channel. We made a video together for, was it Beverly Hills or was it, I think it was Flashdance. So I'll link it up here, you can check it out. I made a solo together with him. It was awesome, thank you. MattSalvon, hey Ola, have you checked out Machine Head new single Do or Die yet? And what do you think of them playing Burn My Eyes in its entirety this upcoming tour? I did listen to the song, and for me, the song is solid. I mean, it sounds like a good set of riffs, I would say. And the lyrics, I guess that's where everyone kind of pisses on Machine Head, because, you know, the lyrics on that song are supposed to be really cringy. But to be honest, I don't care. Personally, I don't really listen that much to lyrics when I'm listening to songs. I mean, if there's a concept album, I'm usually a little bit more interested in the lyrical theme, and, you know, what the story's about. But in a song like this, I just don't care. But yeah, he says a couple of those, you know, die motherfucker and die motherfucker, and, you know, trying to be a little edgy. He sounds a little pissed off. And, you know, I follow his Instagram, and he just, you know, he lashes out on a lot of the haters, which I don't really understand why he's doing. I mean, that's a fight he can never win. I love that they're doing the Burn My Eyes album, because that's one of my favorite albums. Doing that whole album live is, that's a really good move, I must say. And with the original members, you know, Chris Contis and Logan Matter. And that's a really good move. I'd love to go see that. And also, of course, the new lineup with Vogue as well. I mean, listening to this song, Do or Die, I think it sounds pretty good, I must say. Lyric-wise, if it's cringy, do I know? Have you read my lyrics? They're cringy as too. I'm not the guy to ask about that. Yeah, when they're coming through town, I really, really hope that I can get Rob for a coffee with Ola and also go catch him live, of course. That would be amazing. So Rob, if you see this, please come on my show. I would love to have you. More than Morphosis. Hey Ola, thanks for the great content. Watching all your stuff, I'm very happy solo on it. Quick question, you showed a picture of the IK Multimedia X.io. Was hoping for a review test to hear your opinion, but haven't seen anything related. Did you drop it? Was it so disappointed? Or what happened? What happened? All right, so what happened is that I'm actually using it a lot, but not as a main interface. I actually have it down here. I just have to dig it out. But right now I'm using it as a sort of like a streaming gateway for my Twitch. So I'm using my Apogee Ensemble to, you know, create the hard rock guitar sounds that I have here. And then I route that out to the X.io, which is my audio interface for my PC. So everything gets mixed into this X.io, and that's what you're hearing on Twitch, for instance, when I'm streaming on Twitch. And so far so good. I like the X.io. I wouldn't mind it having more than 2 inputs, because it's such a big unit. But there's 2 XLR inputs at the back, but if you connect those, the front inputs are disabled. So that itself I don't like about it. I have not tried the amplifier out on it. Someday I will put it more through a test or something like that. But as of right now, it's just a pass-through interface, basically. Astronom Eterna. Hi Ola, do you watch PewDiePie? I am Whammon, please answer my question. Face with a tongue sticking out. You know, I actually do watch PewDiePie. I haven't watched him in a good while, though. I haven't watched this whole Minecraft thing, and, you know, 2 years ago I was watching a lot of his stuff. But, you know, he's just uploading content all the time, so I just haven't followed anything. If I have some downtime, I can check out, like, a Luai or something like that. But I don't regularly watch him now, it's just... But then again, I don't really watch that much YouTube anyways, just saying. So there you go, thank you. I watch a lot of Linus Tech Tips now. Even though I'm not really that interested in PC builds and stuff like that, they're just really nerdy. I just like his videos and how they're set up. And he's the only guy who can pull off like an advertisement mid-video. And it's like, oh, it's okay. Which I guess is not okay because he's shoving an advertisement in your face, just like me. Masty7, hi Ola, please, if you can answer this. 5 tips to make better videos on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Excellent question. I love this. Okay, so 5 things. Let's start with continuity. And with that I mean how often you upload videos. I think it's really important that you have a plan for your videos and try to upload, you know, every week or something like that, and just try and have content all the time. Basically every time you upload a video, it's a new piece of news of you. So having more of this, I mean, not maybe to the extent where PewDiePie uploads every day, I don't know. Maybe it works, I don't know, I've never tried. I upload today like 3 or 4 videos every week. It's working really good for me. Maybe it'll work for you too. So number 2 is, I think, and this is something that a lot of people get wrong, and that is to be yourself in your videos. And why I said that people get it wrong is because that a lot of people, they aren't themselves on YouTube. They put on a character of themselves on YouTube. And it becomes so clear when they start an act. It's so obvious when they put on an act, which makes it doesn't feel honest in a way. I think the only time where I really enjoy a YouTube channel is when people are themselves. And if you're a likable figure, that's awesome. But I think I appreciate someone that's true to himself more than anything else, to be honest. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 would probably be to get a good set of lights in your room. I have this, what is it again? Aperture thing right here, which is really good. I just shove it into my face and it looks like I'm an opiate addict. It's really good. If you have a good lighting situation in your room, your camera is not gonna add any noise reduction, your videos are gonna get sharper, they're just gonna look a lot better. And I think that is very important for a YouTuber today. But then again, at the end of the day, tip number 4, what matters the most is the content. Like, what are you doing? Is it good? Is it bad? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have the best lights in the world, you still have to put out really good and original content out there on YouTube. Okay, 5, just try to be original. Try to find something that no one has done. And I think the chance of you becoming a bigger YouTuber will be higher if you find something that is new and original and that people haven't seen before. So there you go, those are my 5 tips. I think that if you really want to become a great YouTuber, you just have to jump headfirst into it and really commit to putting a lot of effort into the videos and, you know, just try and make your content as good as you can. And I think it will pay off in the end. Like I told you earlier in the video, you know, I've been putting a lot more effort into my videos and I've seen an incredible growth this year. It just shows that when I work harder, it pays off a lot more. So never underestimate passion, hard work, and passion and hard work and commitment and passion. So there you go. Great, Ola. So good with the words today. Serious Sam, Q. Why is it a problem to make left-hand guitars? And when you make one, you put it in one finish option, black. Left-handed players are always complaining about that because it's like that. I like solo guitars and I like all the finishes, but already have 3 black guitars. It would be nice to have a pre-order option and wait for a month if needed. Thanks, cheers. Okay, this is a very serious question that I take very serious. Okay, it sounded like I was being ironic there, but I'm not ironic. Okay, so let me address this thing with left-handed guitar players. I mean, Solar Guitars is a very newly started brand. We're pretty small as a brand. And when we started, I always had the idea that I wanted to offer left-handed guitars. When I do, I want to make it right. I want to give the left-handed people, you know, racist left-handed people. So what I did is that I had a survey asking left-handed people what do they want if I would make a left-handed guitar. And option 1 was color options and Evertune and stuff like that. So what I did was that I released a 7-string red Solar A and a blue 6-string with an Evertune bridge. Now, we released these 2 models and didn't sell that many, to be honest. That's okay. Then we released a 7-string black model and sold a lot. I understand what you're saying here, but you know, Solar Guitars is still a very small company. We cannot offer every color. Even for right-handed guitars, we just cannot offer everything in the world. You know, obviously, I would love to be able to make any colors out there, but it just also has to make sense because in the end of the day, I need to sell guitars to be able to survive. And that's why we have the black now, because the black is selling. The blue and the red did not sell. So we're gonna do more colors, but you just have to be patient with what I'm doing and you know, have an understanding that we're trying to grow safe and steadily with this brand. Riff of the day! Okay, riff of the day, because we were talking about Machine Head. Let me do the video for you. I love that riff. Okay, slow. That's easy. Then harmonics, 5th fret. That's a sick riff. It's a classic song from a classic album. And that song is one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan of Machine Head. So that's it. That was the last question. Thank you so much for watching this FAQ. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section of this video. And yeah, thank you. See ya.